What up, everybody? It's your boy MC Inspired Black Superman, Mr. Health and Wealth. I got something for you, man. I found this picture of young MC right here. Look at that. That's your boy. And I was looking at this picture, and I was looking at this kid, and I thought to myself, the first thought I said was, man, look at that smile. Look at that guy, man. He had dreams, he had goals, he had aspirations. Yeah, he wanted to go outside and play with his friends and play video games, spend time with his family. But I remember this kid used to imagine a lot. I remember this kid used to think about his future. I remember this kid used to just want joy for his family and the people around him. I remember this kid. I do remember this guy. And the first thing I thought to myself is I said, man, I really hope I am the man today that this kid wanted to be. I really hope I accomplished at least 60% of the things that this kid wanted. Because when you're a kid, you do dream, you do imagine, you do want a life, again, of prosperity, of joy, of money, and making your family proud and success and winning championships. Then I asked myself, have I become that man? I've become that man to where he can look back or I can go back to this kid and tell him about all my adventures and all my stories, and I can have a piece of me that doesn't have regret. A piece of me that says, you know what, I'm really proud of who I am. That's what happens to a lot of people. They get older, they experience a little bit more life, and they don't really do the things that they really want to do in their life when they were this young or when they're in their teens, and they have a lot of regret. But you know what the hardest part about regret is? At some point, an opportunity came along where you could better your life, you could better your situation, and you said no. Or you can make some changes. You can say no to that drink. You can say no to those drugs. You can get out of those bad relationships. You can find your relationship with God. And you said no. Someone presented an opportunity to you that said, hey, this can actually make you wealthy if you put in the time, the work, you learn new skills, and you get around people who can help you advance. And you said no. And what's crazy is people in their 20s, their 30s, even their 40s, 20 years go by, 30 years go by, and they wake up every day saying no to a better chance, no to a better opportunity, no to getting up off their butt and actually doing something with their lives. And then they wake up at 70 years old, and guess what they have to do? They have to go to work and say, welcome to Walmart. And they look back and say, man, if I would have just been this kid, if I just would have listened to this kid, if I just would have reminded myself of this young man or this young lady and said, you know what, this person had a dream, this person had goals, and this person really wanted to accomplish something with their life. And I said, no, I was lazy. I stayed in bed. I had those extra drinks. I went out and partied when I should have studied. I should have been building that business. I should have been building my relationships. I should have read those books. You don't want to live with regret. That's something I don't think anybody ever wants to have. You don't want to live with that feeling of being, again, in the 60s and 70s and 80s, knowing that you could have did better and you didn't do better. And one thing you don't want to do is be laying on your deathbed and all those ghosts from who you could have been are standing around you and say, now we got to be buried with you because you didn't make the decision when you had the opportunity. You think about that. You have a blessed week.